8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. Whew, you guys wouldn't believe it, but I did this like 3 times. Like I fucked up the first 3 times I did my intro. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed your week and enjoyed your week. It's another 15, 20 minutes of me talking my shit. 824 podcast, another beautiful Monday. Another cold ass Monday. I woke up and put the motherfucking heat on. Look, I don't know if we're in fall or if we're in winter, but it's 60 degrees outside and I wasn't expecting it. My goodness. Excuse me. I gotta go out later and get some groceries and shit. But first off, happy birthday to my guy Los. Make sure you check out his podcast, the Bread and Butter Podcast. It's on all DSPs. Happy birthday, brother. Also, congrats to the Chicago Sky for winning their first WNBA title. First started with Candace Parker saying she's going home like LeBron James and gonna back to her hometown team and winning a championship there. So that was pretty cool. Hold on one second. Let me get some facts in here for you guys. The score was 80-74. I did watch the game. Like the last 2-3 minutes, the Sky they made a comeback. Candace Parker hit a 3 to tie, and after that they started going ham on him. Parker had 16 points, 13 boards, and 5 assists. Allie Quigley, she had 26 points and 5 3-pointers, and the WNBA Finals MVP, Kylie Cooper from North Philly. She had 10 points, and she also, she was WNBA Finals MVP. Shout out to her. In a losing effort, the Phoenix Mercury, Skylar Diggins and Diana Taurasi both had 16 points, and Brittany Griner had 28. They lost the series 3-1. No, it's not a best of 7, it's a best of 5. A lot of people like, oh, they don't respect them enough to have it not on a Sunday, same day as the NFL games, this, that, and the fourth. But hey, schedules are schedules. But shout out to them. Also, my boo Lexi Brown is on the Chicago Sky. Shout out to what's her face, the Shields. She's another fly joint on that team too. Shout out to her. But yeah, man, it was a dope series. Even the series before that with the Ace and the Mercury was pretty dope. You had Asia Wilson and you had Cam Bain going against Taurasi, Diggins, and Griner. I mean, it's not, you won't see too many dunks. Well, you won't see dunks at all in these WNBA games, but you get to see their motherfucking skill. So shout out again to the WNBA's Chicago Sky winning their first title. And also, some sad news early this morning. Colin Powell, I always used to call him Colonel Powell, but his name is Colin Powell. Colin Powell, the first black U.S. Secretary of State for many Republicans. Well, he always served as a Republican under the Republican Party, whatever. Passed away at the age of 84 to COVID. It's sad. My condolences. But at the end of the day, look, he was 84, lived a great life, and you're more vulnerable to COVID if you're old. So that's that. Sorry to hear that, brother. But let's get to it. There are more Gruden emails. Matter of fact, They're about over 650,000. Now, mind you, this investigation was with the Washington football team because they've been a nasty franchise for many of decades or years. We'll say years. Where you have these dudes emailing topless cheerleaders and shit like that. Like, yo, that's a real HR violation, sending pictures of a naked employee to another employee. You know what I'm saying? You got them calling the commissioner a pussy, saying he shouldn't have pressured then Rams coach to draft a queer, which is Michael Sam. I think I brought this up last week. And then I also remembered that Carl Nassib for the Las Vegas Raiders is an openly gay player, and he played under John Gruden. So that must have felt kind of awkward and crazy when that news came out. He requested a motherfucking personal day just so he could process all that shit. Crazy. The NFL said they're not going to release any more of these emails. They're going to keep it in-house, probably to save face. There's probably some more racist and crazy shit that's been going on. I mean, hey man, I necessarily don't knock them, but on the bright side of things, on the football side of things, hold on. The Raiders did play yesterday, and they won 34-24 against the Broncos. So at least they got a victory. They didn't fall into a slump and fall to 3-3 because they did lose the game before Gruden was fired because they already knew he was planning on quitting or resigning or getting fired, whatever. You know, so yeah. We'll see what else happens. Hey, everybody knows about the good old boys club as far as the NFL owners and stuff like that. Rich white guys do what they want, throw their little dicks around and shit. We'll see, man. We'll see. But it's just funny how the NFL tries to promote this whole we care about minorities and black people, and you have the owners still on their shit like, hey, fuck these niggas, this, that, and the fourth. And here's another funny thing about it. Gruden was talking about his lips. Said he had lips the size of Michelin tires, right? First of all, I had questions before. Why is he talking about another man's lips? Second, he said that he means rubber lips as someone who lies. Well, we never heard what the lie was. Like, what was he lying about? You see what I'm getting here? I was like, all right, you tried to lie to cover up the racist remark, but you didn't have a lie prepared for the lie you gave previously. It makes no fucking sense. And you still do that? Like that's still an insult? Like, hey, look at your lips. Yeah, man. But it's about to get nasty. It's about to get nasty for him. But oh well, he's rich. He'll be okay. Fuck him. And let my man Kyrie just let him do him. Let him live his life. Leave him alone. Here's my thing. He said he don't want to get vaccinated, right? He gave you whatever reason he has, right? Move on. New story. It's like motherfuckers beating a dead horse. Interview Bradley Beal why he doesn't want to get vaccinated. Hell, they asked Karl Anthony Towns about it. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but because he had a few family members who passed away recently. His mother passed away of COVID-19. And asked him his opinion on whatnot. And here's what he had to say. And I find it funny. All right, I'm going to read it verbatim. He says, I think that not only a human right, but it's an American right as well. They make their own decisions on their own bodies and their own families. I have no ill will towards that, Towns added. The only thing I would say is just don't give me a fucking excuse why you don't get the vaccine. You don't want to do it, that's your choice. But fool, they're asking him why. Of course he's going to tell her why. But, I mean, like I said, do what's right for you. I have a multitude of reasons why I think people are mad at Kyrie. One, they just want to see him play basketball. That's pretty selfish of y'all. 2, they're upset because they can't get out of getting the vaccine and going to work like he can. Because a lot of motherfuckers really just got it just to go to work. If you didn't need it for work, motherfuckers would just go to work and get tested every week. Or if they catch it, just quarantine for 2 weeks like motherfuckers was doing last year. And 3, another reason why I think motherfuckers is mad at Kyrie is because, yeah, they don't have fuck you money. They don't have a nest egg or a little cushion of money they can sit on to wait this shit out. And I still believe that Kyrie may get some kind of New York City exemption. And the funny thing, everybody's worrying about Kyrie Irving not being vaccinated. The NYPD is not even mandated to be vaccinated, and they have to deal with a multitude of people on a daily basis. You know, you hear people in the background, like, I live next door to a school, and it is lunchtime, so you know they're having fun out there. So yeah, whatever, in the cold. But yeah, let Kyrie do his motherfucking thing, man. If that's what he want to do. That's what he want to do. If he gonna lose his money, let him lose his money. Why are people always so worried about what someone else is doing with their money, their body, or how to do their job? Michael Porter Jr. said, when asked about his being anti-vax, we don't have years and years of data for how it can affect you. So for me, I know I'm immune to COVID right now. More immune than a lot of people with the vaccine are. I've had it twice. I've got the antibodies. Just laying off on it for now. So he's optimistic, saying he would get it eventually. But right now he's not, because, you know, it's still fairly new. You know, I don't even buy the new iPhones immediately when it comes out. I wait like a couple months or a year. You know, I wait a year at least. This shit ain't been out for a year. There's some motherfuckers who got it, like I said, just to get it. I just don't buy the whole shit with everybody like, oh, it's not for you, it's the person next to you. Well, tell that person next to me to go the fuck home, because you can still catch it. Jaylen Brown and Al Horford of the Boston Celtics both have COVID right now and are fully vaccinated. So you know what that also tells me? They're running around not protecting themselves. No masks. They're in places with no mandates and whatnot. Probably not even washing their hands, nasty bastards. Like I said, man, you can still catch it. So it's iffy. You know? Hell, I probably had it and didn't even know it. But that's what Michael Porter Jr. had to say. Bradley Beal, I didn't hear anything about what he had to say. But some people are just acting like I was watching the Dan Le Batard show. One dude was all upset. He was like, yeah, because my mother died, or my mother's sick. I'm like, you acting like Kyrie killed your mother. No one is walking around willingly saying, ha, now you have COVID, die. It's like a motherfucking death lottery, in a way, in my opinion. It's randomly hitting and affecting different people. So if you're scared, get a COVID dog. There's nothing you can do. The vaccine may help you a little bit, but hey, just pray you don't become a breakthrough case. And a breakthrough case means someone who actually gets really sick after getting vaccinated and possibly dying. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what a breakthrough case is. Sorry. Yeah. But speaking of all these NBA players and whatnot, the NBA season is back tomorrow, starting with the Brooklyn Nets visiting the Milwaukee Bucks, and then the Golden State Warriors facing the Lakers. And the reason why these two doubleheaders is so important is because it is the Eastern Conference rematch between the Bucks and the Nets, and we all remember KD's foot was an inch or a size too big and was on the line. Three-pointer counted as a 2, and the Bucks ended up going to the finals. Lakers and Warriors played in the play-in tournament, so the Lakers could get to the 8th seed. So yeah, it'll be a great opening night. I cannot wait for NBA basketball. It feels like it just ended. It really does, but we're back again. And also, speaking of back again, Ben Simmons surprised everybody and came back to work. But will he play opening night? We don't know. We don't know if he's just coming back because, well, of course, he wants his money. And two, maybe to raise his stock and have a good season or whatever's going to be of it. So he can probably get traded somewhere, raise his stock back up. A lot of teams right now don't want to fuck with him because of the stunt he just pulled. Same thing with Kyrie. Teams don't want to trade for him. And also, the Brooklyn Nets pulled away their max offer extension towards him. But KD is also still adamant that everything will work itself out with Kyrie. Like I said, I believe he might get a New York City exemption. Who knows? Who knows? Will Ben Simmons get traded? We don't know. I believe the Knicks are undefeated in preseason as well, so that's a good look. Will Dame stay on Portland? We don't know. Will Westbrook be a plus for the Lakers? We got only those guys. Hopefully they all stay healthy. Cause you know I'm a Lakers fan. Y'all be seeing me with my 824 shirt. Y'all see me with my motherfucking Just Dawn Lakers shorts and shit. Y'all know how I get down about my team. Y'all know how I give it up, motherfuckers. She is naive. And I know y'all motherfuckers seen BMF last night. Cause I sure did. This nigga Lamar is spooky as fuck. So remember, I think I mentioned that him and the girl, Kato, are kind of working together. And it turns out that Kato's father was cool with Lamar. Because Kato went and told Lamar about the food truck. Lamar came through and blew the spot up about that. Like, yo, y'all had the Stone Burger on a secret menu? He found out about the stash. The big dude looked like steel. He went back to go check it out. And one of the dudes he shot at hit him in the foot. Then Lamar came through with the street sweep and lit that bitch up. Caught him in the shoulder. Then Kato came in behind him and busted a shot at Lamar. So later on, Kato go back to her spot. He smoking the joint. Who waiting? Lamar. Grab her. Whop. Threw against the floor. Put the hammer to her mouth. So like, yo, you ever bust a shot at me again? I don't give a fuck how cool you and my pops is. You gonna get it. She claimed I just did it to make it look real, blah, 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 blah. Then later on, the next scene, she go holla at, I think he's B Meek in this, cause his real name is D Meeks in real life. But homeboy with the flat top, whatever. He in another stat spot chilling. She come through there, jump on him, fuck on him, whatever. I guess that's her way of trying to get him on her side no matter what. Cause she gonna do some more fucked up shit. But if she has this nigga on her coochie coattails, who knows? But even before that, me try to cut a side deal with Pat's homie. That ain't work out. Pat found out they were killing Meech. And T, he beat the shit out of his muscle and tell Meech and Terry to bury the body. And even before that, J-Mo's body floated up in the river. So you got to see how that turned out. Man, oh man. It's getting real nasty. It's getting real nasty. The 50 boys in 12th Street, they bumping heads in the mall and shit. The mall back with Monique too. Cash Doll, iced her out. You see what I did there? If you know Cash Doll songs, you see what I did there, but whatever, motherfuckers, whatever. Slow week, man. Hopefully, Kyrie, the Nets, New York City come to an agreement. Let them ball, let them play. But the reason why I don't see it happening is because if you let him slide, you're going to have to let a few other people slide. and nobody likes anybody else having special treatment. But like I've said on plenty of occasions, we're not as good at our job as Kyrie is at his. And he brings money into the city. So we'll see what happens. Before I let go, I haven't been having any good before I let go, but you know what? Here's a before I let go. Check out my guy Bones' new podcast. If I haven't told y'all before, You Smell Me, where he rates 3 different colognes and he interviews a new woman every week and asks her, is this cologne good enough to get you the date, the drawers, or just the digits? Check it out. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good, God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out. Oh, you can cop this Apollo Legend Guy Fisher tee at the shop too, alright? I'm out.